Getting lots done. Setting up our new place. Now I finally cleaned up the other side. Now it's messy on this side. The more you clean, the more you destroy, the more mess you find. But it's getting organized and better. So we can both be in here, and I don't have to be in that other trailer with that horrible person anymore. So much safer, much more relaxed. Loving it. My business is getting set up. My psychology appointment, nothing but good news. Just up and up and up and up. I'm so thank you all so much for everything and your support. It really means so much to me. Even the triggers and everything else, setbacks happen, and PTSD is a pain in the butt sometimes. But now all my good memories are coming back, not just the bad. So that's important. Sometimes you gotta, when your mind blows open like that and you can't think of anything but that because there's no control. I completely lost the left side of my brain. It took a while, but I remembered my whole life. It kept flashing before my eyes, like from birth till oblivion. Like, oh my gosh, back and forth. And there was nothing I could do to control it. And then finally, all my skills came back, and I remembered all my happy times, along with, the bad. So it's like, people are like, yeah, but why do you want to remember all the bad? I'm like, I don't necessarily, but a lot of people block their lives out, and I never wanted to forget all the good times I had, especially, my dad passed away at 4, and I was like, my whole life, I'm like, I don't want to ever forget my dad. So I think maybe I was just stubborn. I don't know. But I always knew, but it was never like, it never hit me like it did this time. This was the worst PTSD. It's like once you get like too much new trauma that reminds you of the old trauma, it all comes back. And then because I'm an empath, I get like secondary trauma sometimes, but now I learn how to like manage that, and nothing really it doesn't get to me, especially I'm just like, that's you, and I'm just gonna make some fireworks out of that. That's not mine. That doesn't belong to me. So yeah, lots of tools, lots of skills coming back, even my construction skills. I mean, I was bedridden for a year, just wanting to I didn't think I had it in me anymore. Especially since the car accident, my whole body is broken. It still is. My whole spine is messed up. I just work with it, and I'm building my muscles back up so that it supports my spine. And I do a lot of mind-body stuff and like imagine all this stuff, like going through and manipulate the atoms in my body. I learned how to do that too. So lots of new skills, lots of old skills, all my work that's added up to this. It's amazing. And everything builds on itself. So keep focusing on the good memories. And when bad memories come, just be like, oh, okay, that's over. What was good about it? What were the good memories of that situation or that family or the situation I was in? It works. And a lot of journaling, a lot of writing, a lot of tools, a lot of mindfulness, meditation. And when you're someone like me and you're overthinking, it took me forever to be able to meditate. Now I can. I still wander, but not as bad. And for a while, I couldn't even read at all like I did in grade school. It was like when I was going through a bad time, I couldn't focus on anything. My mind would just go, phew. And now I'm back to being able to focus better. I still have major like ADHD, but it's gotten a lot better. I'm just like, focus, Jen, focus. Okay, what's on the agenda today? Like I was at work and I'll just pretend I'm in the office. What's on the agenda today? Let's file this. And it's getting easier once I get my file cabinet and my computer set up, which is close. I got my website set up, but yeah, I'm doing too much at once as usual. I am so hyper, like naturally. I am just like, I was like that my whole life, just bing, 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 bing. I was like, how do you have so much energy? I got accused all the time in high school of being on drugs because I never said, I showed up to school like so tired. They're like, are you high? I'm like, no. And then I'd just be overtired. I would be like, ready to go, especially at night. I'm like, all right, let's go. And that was just natural. So yeah, I have a crazy amount of energy. So I'm too much for one person to handle. And especially like at school, running seminars and having a family and working in government all at the same time, and going to school, everything. Just like, and dance and everything, it's like, and I still had energy. But yeah, life is good. It's all worth it eventually. It's a crazy ride. Life is crazy. It can be heaven or hell. It just depends. And sometimes you go back and you're like, oh, here we go again. How can I fix this time? And you just keep trying to go forward, setbacks happen, fallbacks happen. Healing is not linear, just like grieving or anything else, or addictions. You know, sometimes you fall back, but don't give up completely. Just get back on that horse and try again. Don't just throw in the towel and be like, well, screw it, I'm just gonna just party, you know, who cares, you know? Just try again. And go through, you can use the 12 steps for mental health as well as, you know, addictions. Like, because when you're losing your mind, sometimes you might, you know, especially the ones you love, it's your safe place. So you tend to hurt the ones you love the most because they're your safe place. And sometimes, you know, especially with anger, like, people can't handle your anger sometimes. But now I've learned, instead of just taking it out on the ones that I love and care about, I don't feed it back, but I'm just like, hey, this is you, what you did to me. And this is why it hurt, and this is why I'm upset. Instead of blowing up at just like my mom or my partner or somebody, you know, I'll vent, but or I'll journal or talk to my psychologist about it. And learning how to direct it to where it goes instead of misplaced anger. You know, sometimes when I'm really upset, that's when I'll just go and protest because I'm like really angry about, you know, what's happening with the rights and stuff. So, you know, I try to put my anger into use or focus on cleaning, or like, all right, I'm gonna get this aggressive energy out and aggressively clean. So, and give myself timeouts when I'm like feeling like I'm gonna blow, because I do not like exploding like a volcano all the time. Like, it's an Aries thing too, redhead. Redhead Aries. I'm also, let's see, I'm a fire sign. I'm a tiger, and the Chinese horoscope is also fire. But then I'm surrounded by Cancers, so I kind of adapted with those two. I'm like my fire and my water. I boil over or put myself out. Boil over or put myself out. That's how I interpret it anyway.